Hello, Planet Coaster enthusiasts, and welcome back to Planet Coaster 2. So, in this episode, we're going to start off a bit different than I had planned. What we're going to do here is we're actually going to be redoing this area, and there is a reason for it. So, let's go ahead and remove all of that. Hopefully then, I'm hoping I can get in here this. Alright, I'm going to need to remove these trees as well. That's fine. Alright, we're going to need to align this the other way around. That's also fine. Actually, you know what? Let's do this like this. Perfect. Alright, so that is going to work there. Great. That's what I was wondering. That was not what I wanted at all. Dealing with a bit of a big coaster here. It's a little bit challenging. Alright, let's get in a little bit closer. There we go. And what we are going to do instead is this is going to be simply just like this. Let's go ahead and make sure we've got the copy existing. There we go. And we'll put it to there. Perfect. Actually gives us a lot of our supports back on our track, so that's a good thing. These people are going to have to disappear. That's a given. And then we're going to put in our tracked ride here. And we're going to have it like this. Alright. Want to move it over this way a little bit. Yeah, I think that'll work fine. Alright, perfect. It is going to cost us some space there, but you know what? That's fine. We'll deal with it. Let me go ahead and put in the entrance and exit to it. Alright, it's wanting us to get the air station put in here, so that's fine. We'll take care of that in a moment. First thing we're going to do is we're going to come over here. So the whole reason for this is, as you could see, that line over there was enormous, and we're not getting the people over into this park, or this side of the park. So what I want to do instead is I'm going to put in the cable car system and hopefully eliminate some of that problem. Alright, we'll delete that for now. Perfect. There we are. Let's go ahead and edit the track. Let's see here. No, I don't want a station there. I just want angle snap off. Fine, we'll have it be a little bit elevated here. That's fine. Actually, let's go ahead and put the station right here. Alright, let's see, how do I want to do this? So I want to do it like that. Yeah, that'll work. I don't have the money for that piece. Alright, so we're going to have to take out a little bit more of a loan. That's fine. Let's increase the loan by about that much. There we go. That should, in theory, allow us to finish this off. Spot is obstructed. How is the spot obstructed? Really? We're gonna have to carve into the mountain a little bit more anyway, so maybe that's the thing. That was not what I wanted. Okay, not the biggest station on this side, but you know what? That'll work. I don't mind. It works. It's good enough. Alright, so there we go. We're gonna have to test it. We're gonna have to place an entrance here. We'll place the exit over here. Alright. Then we'll exit this for a second, and we will still exit this. Make sure that this is the proper texture and such. Get rid of as few of the pieces as we can there. There we go. Alright. Now this should take guests across more expediently than the other one did. Alright. Why is the Manic Mouse closed? Great, I'm gonna have to retest it. That's fine. We'll do that. We'll get our colors here, probably because of the fact that I deleted it a couple times, which is my fault. I am going to put the price originally down to $1 because I want to get that. Oh, actually, you know what? This one has a decent line to it already. So let's go $5. Alright, so that should all be set up there then. Oh, I need the colors to change. That'll be good enough there. Alright, so we've got to place the entrance here. And place the exit over here. Since it's centering that, why don't we center this as well? There we go. Perfect. Alright, now before we deal with the walkways and such, let's go over here. Exit out of this. And let's go ahead and delete this path. There we go. Alright. So what we're going to go with instead is the stamp builder. Let's go with the size 1. Alright, that didn't work the way I wanted. Still really do struggle with these walkways and such. Just never wants to come out the way you want it to. Alright. Alright, good enough there. Back to the smaller size over here. Oh, definitely put some rails on here. Alright, now let's get rid of these trash cans. Alright. We'll get these trash cans instead. We gotta move this one as it is. There we go. Put one there. One there. One sort of there. There we are. Alright. We can also now edit this down a little bit. Sometimes it acts smart, sometimes it doesn't. There we go. That wasn't that hard, was it? Alright, so that's good to go there. This should be able to start up and running now, I believe. Oh, we've got to still put in the pathway over here. There we go. Hopefully now that will take a lot of strain off of the other ride system. Looks like a lot of people are going onto it. Let's see how quickly this fills up and such. Because I think this might be the answer that I was looking forward to. Or that I was wanting, basically. How much is the dryer? Fine, let's do 50 cents. There we go. Crank up that speed. And notice how much more efficiently this is working out now. Should give us a fairly steady flow of people. Much better than just having the monorail did. Have our first people shown up on this side from it? Oh yeah, they show up on this side. Even though that's sort of weird the way it works, it is the way it works. Which is whatever. Not exactly how I'd like it, but you know what? It's fine. Yeah, look at just how this is processing through the people so much more efficiently than the monorail did. Now we can have people get on the monorail. We'll have the shorter line for it. This works out quite well, I think. Oh, I do have to change out this one. Wrong button there. Where is a trash can? I actually need more trash cans and such in this area. Quite a few of them, really. Undo those two pieces because need to turn the railing off. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of that bin and open this up as much as we can here. I mean, this is filling up, but it's not filling up as badly. People are able to get over to that, so that's working out well. Alright, so now with this flow of people coming over here that is fairly consistent, are we seeing more people go on the rides and such? Not enough yet, but at least it's seeming to improve it some. Alright. We're also going to add a few more flat rides over here. We definitely have room for this. I don't want it attached directly to the building. Oh, we don't have the money for it though right now. Alright, we're going to have to get some money in there. That's fine.
Gualo Mefin Bonner. Woohoo from Bonner.
Let's go ahead and pause for a moment here. What we're going to do is we're going to take out that part there. And we're going to go here. We're going to go back to our stamping tool. Alright, that's taken care of there. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go about 8 maybe. No, not gonna do it. Alright, that goes away. This gets put right on this edge there. And we'll get another bench duplicated over here. And maybe one over there as well. We need some benches along here as it is. All right. Good. All that's taken care of. Let's put that down to $5. This one's minimum price is going to be $5. As is this one. I mean, it's not even getting the business over there still, so we need to do some stuff over there to make that more profitable. Alright, though. We are getting people traveling across here quite well. Definitely think we solved that part of the problem. So that's a good thing. We need more people into park, though. We really do. Oh. I'm sure you can see what's going through my head here. Thinking, you know what? Why don't we put in another way for guests to get across? Just make our life that much simpler. I want to do these snap connections. There we go. Actually, you know what? Alright, seems like we need a few more staff members. Why is this staff member just standing here?
Huh.
Ah, because he had to wait for the other person to leave. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's go done on that, and then let's get over here and clean out these trees. Was sort of planning on doing like decorating and stuff in this episode, and we're going to need to do more of that in the next episode because of the fact that I'm wiping out so much stuff here. But you know what? It'll be worth it. I feel confident in that. Alright, let's continue editing the track. Alright, so this one can't go. So this one just basically can't do what I'm wanting it to. That's a bit unfortunate. Alright. Are people not riding this anymore? Oh no, we still got people riding it. Let's try this one. We just need more guests in here is going to be the thing in the end. Yeah, let's up the price on these. Not really doing that well with this one right now. Interesting. We are getting more people to ride this, which is good. Not enough by any means. Oh, we've got that being repaired right now, which is not great. That's going to slow down our transportation for right now. I also need to take out these trees again, which will get me some money. Level off the terrain here. There we go. This just bothers me, so while we're here, let's clean it up. There we go. Oh, come on. All right. We're going to take out more of a loan because I want to get these things done. Now, we're taking out a lot of loan here, but it's one of those I want to make sure to get this stuff taken care of. So let's go for another 30,000. All right. So with that, we should be able to easily fix this. All right. Then we need to go up 15 degrees. I believe that's all. All right, let's go over here. Let's get this piece. All right. Then we'll come back to this side. There we are. Perfect. Done with that. Number of trains. Let's go with 4. That way one can be loading while one's out on the course on each side. Driving over the cavern. There we are. Let me get the colors I need here. My standards. Oh yeah, we have to go here and set up the entrance and exit. Whoop. Let's place the entrance over there. The exit over there. There we go. And then we will go ahead and connect that entrance path. Actually, we'll connect the exit first. Copy texture. Go ahead and put on actually, you know what? Don't need it to be that big. wrong thing. Yeah, not 6. There we go. There we are. Perfect. Now I'll connect the entrance path. Same deal here. We'll get that. You know, it goes into the feature there, but that's alright. I don't mind that. That happens sometimes at parks, and it's perfectly okay with me right there. So that should take care of that side. Let's go over to this side. We need to go ahead and put in the entrance and the exit. Alright. Same thing here. And I will need to change all those trash cans, but we'll get those here soon enough. Alright. Gonna have to make this one a bit more awkward than I'd like, but you know what? It is the way it is. Not perfect, but it'll work. Alright, let's try this again. And we're actually going to go with no add-on to the path right now. And we're going to go with it being bigger. Ooh, that's rough. No. That was not what I wanted at all. Hopefully that'll still run properly, otherwise I'll have to reset it. Yeah, that wasn't what I wanted either. There we go. I don't even mind there being the railing on this one because it is sort of a unique path here. There we go. Alright, so that's going to be open. Perfect. We need some more power over there. We can do that. Just not enough power over here? Oh. Duh. I've actually got plenty of power, probably. There we go. Plenty of power. Perfect. Alright, that's all set up. Now let's see here. I want to go to how the guests are feeling. Sort of an even split. We've got ads running. Alright, so we've got 2 ads running. Let's see here. They need more energy. They could use some more hunger. So it really doesn't seem like it matters too much what I put in. So let's see what we've got here that I want to put in. Finding locations is part of the challenge here. You know what? I could probably fit this. I'm going to put this over on this side of the park, though. Nope. Alright, that'll work. We'll just move this bench to there. Then with this, we'll go ahead and change the colors up here. There we go. Let's have this on dynamic. Start at $1, goes up to $25. All right, now we need to go ahead and place the entrance, which is going to be over there. Exit's going to be right here. That's open. Perfect. All right. I'm like, I'll make use of the room that I have, then I'll just have to figure out how to put in the pathway here. Probably I'll be able to go through there. Alright. I don't think this is going to work out here. It's just, I think because of the fact that it swings upside down, it's just not going to fit in its own footprint. So it's not going to work there. How about this, though? That's more expensive than the money I have. Huh. I'm curious about this one. I have the money for it. Alright, not much excitement. That has a decent amount of excitement to it. The cube would have a lot of excitement. but also ups the fear and nausea more than this one does. So it might be better to go with that. I think putting the 540 over on this other side was a mistake. It's just too big. It is just too big overall. That would fit. Barely. Huh. I really want to put that in. I'm frustrated I can't get that in there. This I can get in here though. There we go. Alright, we're gonna have to get power over here, but that's fine. Started at $5, go up to 30. There we go. Alright, so we got that ride in, which should do pretty well for us. You know, I wonder, can I take this and move it into this base? No. Alright, can't move it there. We'll just leave it over there. That's fine. This is then ready to open. Perfect. We have this spot over here. Let's see. We could possibly fit the Frenzy Frill in, which is a 3 on the excitement meter. How about that magic carpet one? This one's actually better. Oh no, this isn't a magic carpet. This is something else. Alright, I can't move that. I don't have the money for this, do I? No, I don't. Alright, well that takes care of that. Let's see here. Yeah, the Frenzy Frill would be cheaper. Well, actually better is what I mean. Not cheaper. Alright, let's get a bit more money. We're really going in debt with these loans. But you know what? Hopefully it will all pay out in the end. Yeah, let's increase it fully. Alright. This, I believe, I can fit here if I remember correctly. Alright. Alright. We squeezed it in there. Barely, but we made it work. I don't even know what this does, so I'm really not sure how that's going to interact with the coaster next to it. But I'm trying to squeeze as many rides in as I can possibly, as you can probably tell. Yeah, so we're going to put that there. We're going to do those colors. We're going to do that color. Let's go with that color. Actually, you know what? Let's leave it that color. Change that one. Alright. Let's go dynamic. Let's go $1 to start with. And we will go 20 bucks. We could put it there, or we could put it over here. Actually, you know what? I like it better over there. Since the coaster by it is so blue, I'm going to go with this one being just the black and pink. Alright. Dynamic. Let's go with 5 bucks. Actually, no, let's go with $1. And we'll go up to 25. All right. Actually, you know what? Let's do this one. Alright. Then we're going to do this. Just like that. We don't have power over here, so we're going to have to get that. And then maybe, just maybe, no, that's going to be a problem. You know, I sort of like it up there. That actually works for me. All right. Nope. That was about as hideous as I thought it might be. I mean, it's not the prettiest, but it'll work. Ooh, I'm gonna have to fix that, definitely. That's just ugly. Alright. Different idea. Ah. Alright, not gonna work that way. Turn the railings off. There we go. Oh no, that cut apart my... Yeah, I just absolutely cannot have that, evidently. Alright, how about we do that? Do that. Nope, can't do that. Alright, let's back this up a little bit further. Let's also move this tree. I know this video is getting very long, but I really wanted to put in these rides and get them set up. Alright, let's move this over here. There we go. No matter what I do there, that's not gonna work. Got it. Alright. You know what? We might just have this be a very narrow path. It's ugly as all hell, but it's there, and it's the best I can do. Alright, let's put in some more trash cans where we need them. Alright, we can't put any trash cans there where we need them, so I guess that's out. We'll put one there. Let's go along our way here. So we've got some there. This one really has not added anything to the area, but we put in a bunch of new rides. So hopefully that's going to up our people coming into the park here. That's the goal. Whole reason we did this. And it's a bunch of new thrill rides, so that should be good for the park as well, I'd say. Alright, those are good to go. And we still have room here that we could put something should we need something for our guests. Next episode, as I said, we're really then going to work on the view and such, making it look nicer overall. Trying to really gain those guests, draw them in so that they enjoy and they want to stay. Let's go pink for the yellow and blue for the green. And we'll go with dark gray there. Alright, that's good to go. It's open as well. So, yeah, let's go ahead and let it all run. Tons of new rides open. Yes, there is. Oh, no, there isn't. Darn it. I'm gonna have to... Yeah. Alright, can I get this to work? I mean, I know this one I can't really blame on their pathing. This is just me trying to put too much into the park. But you know what? I'm gonna try still. Alright, we got people coming over to these rides. Perfect. So those are already drawing interest. We'll see if this ride does or not. With the number of new rides, we should be getting new people coming into the park, I would think. Or not.
Boti. Well. Ah. Huh. Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Well.
Trying to get the flow improved some here, so that way that's going better for us. All right, we got all the buses over here for right now, which is sort of odd. That is working. Don't know if there's anybody on there or not. There are a few people definitely on that, so that's perfect. All right, we're above the 80% we need. We just need more guests in the park now. Probably another repairman on that side and on this side would be a good thing. Alright, so in the next episode, as I said, we're going to need to work on the park rating. And the reputation is the lowest point right now. So we need to see what the guests' moods are and what they're needing. Their mood is good. We did have that rain period, so that could be the issue as well. You know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking of closing the park and reopening it, seeing if that helps. So I think that's what we'll do, and then in the next episode, we'll see where that gets us. For now, though, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. If you enjoyed the episode, please go ahead and click that like button. And if you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all back for more of Planet Coaster 2.